oh, it'd be cool if you walk in a big old shower. Yeah, that'd be cool. Because it will be cool. But making it, that's what's not cool, man.
Last time, we dipped our toes back into tiling by getting the fancy mosaic up as the backsplash in the kitchen. It was hard work, making it look good, but dang, it really brings that whole kitchen together. We also started the long, never-ending journey of tiling the shower walls, which brings us to this week, which let's just say it's more tile.
Yes, hi, hello, welcome from the shower. We're still here. Making our way to the shower.
I wouldn't hire me to do this. Ever.
Like with every video.
Ever.
Ever.
Ever hire me. I wouldn't do it. Don't recommend it. Wouldn't do it. And you wouldn't be able to.
No, we would not take that job. Any words of wisdom so far?
I don't know. I mean, some people, this might be what they like to do. You know?
That's true. My words of wisdom would be hire someone to do it.
Yeah, hire somebody. Hire that dude who likes to do it for money.
Yeah.
Enough to do it for money.
Yeah.
Does it. Everything that we've done, I'm like, oh, as I'm doing it, it's just gonna look like and then we're done. I was like, that looks awesome.
That's true.
You know, like it's fine. Just gotta accept the fact that whoever designed this needs too stinking big. I mean, it's 10 feet long, 8 feet high. Basically, I didn't cut these at all. Just planned it poorly. Like, why would you cut anything? You just make it bigger, whatever. 2 shower heads. I mean, we don't need 2.
No, we don't. But here we are.
Thought it'd be cool.
You thought about when it's done.
Yeah, when it's done, it'd be cool. And like doing it, like there's a couple of things we were like, oh, we can't do that because that's gonna take too long. And it's just like us and me and you and whatever. And then we're just like, yeah, I'll make a 16-foot wall.
We've had a few parts of this build that nearly broke our spirits. Getting the zip R on the front soffits, for example, was so painful I cringe thinking about it still. Doing months of plumbing and electric work in the dead of winter was debilitatingly cold some days. And installing all the ceiling planks was a task so tedious, it numbed our brains as well as our shoulders. But this tiling hell, it felt like moving through molasses, even though we actually made good progress each day. It wasn't until we made it past the halfway point that we really started to pick up speed and get more efficient and tiling faster.
How many barrels do we have left? 6?
6 on this side, 7 on this side too.
Yeah.
No.
We'll just do 8 today. Why do I even say things like that? It's like, we'll get 4 or 5 done.
Like we could do it 4 or 5. I mean, that's if we. I mean, it's only 5:30. We could keep going. That's if we did that.
True. Yeah.
I think we could keep going, but my feet are exhausted.
It's been a day.
But we got all the way up here done, above it, and I think it's gonna, I gotta clean my nose out. Anyways.
Almost taller than you, though. Where we put the tile.
Just goes to show, if you ever want a big shower, use just like big panels, or like a prefab shower.
Just
like,
by...
oh, I'm gonna do about 640 tiles. That's not that bad.
Definitely need to calculate how many tiles it is, because I think it was something like 900.
Yeah.
I think it was almost 1,000, but we'll see how many we actually use.
That is stupid, man. There's some things that we thought out really well. It still took like 8 times longer than we thought. Then there's some things like we're like, that sounds fun and cool, and then here we are.
Yeah.
Like, wait a second. So I think it was day 1. Or like the day
you were
before. Like, wait. I started putting up tile. I was like, this is all I've done in like this hour or 2, whatever. And I was like, oh,
we're doomed.
It's like I did not think this through at all. And Chelsea, in her defense, she did try to get bigger tile. And I was the one who was like, look, I don't want to carry heavy tile. But in hindsight, I would rather be like, oh, and like crack, just let one pop out. Just let one vertebrae just pop out. Then I know I'm done. Or...
I wasn't picking that big of tile.
Or I successfully put it up,
I think something probably... I was going to say like a 12 by 24, but probably a 24 by 48 would actually be ideal for the size of the shower.
24 by 48.
But Brian also had the audacity to not tell me about this waterproof plaster option we could have done. Just kidding, it wasn't the audacity. He just forgot.
I just had an idea that this was her thing, so let's just go with her way. But I could have like, hey, this is an option. Because what we could have done was have like a plaster wall, or just did everything from that company. They have regular wall plaster and paints and everything. Just have everything matched, so the shower would look just like the wall, and then
that'd be so cool.
It'd just be one solid thing. But this part would be waterproof.
Yep.
And it's still a lot of work. I was reading the directions. I think it would have cost around the same or more, but it probably been a lot easier to do than this.
Yeah, I would say
and more interesting. I think
probably almost or less the same amount of time, but definitely less energy.
Yeah.
But anyway, we'll put some links to that so you guys can go look it up and save yourself if you're tiling a massive shower. We're gonna do this tomorrow. Okay, bye.
Different worlds, SpongeBob worlds. Hey, good morning, friends. It is Thursday. I feel like I've been working on this for 7 years. I was talking with Chelsea. I was like, it has been like 3 weeks since I started, but I did do a couple of side projects, side missions that I forget about sometimes. Everything's just a blur. Worst thing about tiling, pretty much everything has been my attitude. So trying to change that, it's hard because I think when it comes down to it, I just don't really like a lot of this stuff. It's just not really in my DNA to do. Doesn't seem like it. Looks pretty good, I think. So we got 6 rows on this wall, 7 on each one of these. It's about 128 tiles. We're gonna try to knock as many out today. We're above the pony walls. It's more like a freaking, like, perfect. I'm gonna have to lean over a little bit. But we still have a lot to do in this bathroom. Still gotta do these side walls and everything, and then move out tile. But things are moving along, looking pretty good. Looking like it's gonna happen, you know. Oh, it'd be cool if you walk in a big old shower, yeah. That'd be cool, because it will be cool. But making it, that's what's not cool, man.
Oh, it's been a while since we have a little night shift work. As you can see, it's night outside. We decided we want to finish it. We can't tile anymore, can't take it anymore. We're just gonna be done. So, one last push. We had to go cut the edge metal trim piece. Words are failing me. It's 8:15. Dinner's in the Instant Pot. It's calling my name. This close, friends, to being done. Let's get to it.
So Chelsea and I agreed to make this area a shower now.
Now that we're expert shower tilers.
We kind of know what we're doing now. We're in a flow.
Might as well keep going.
Yeah, it's kind of funny.
There's so much tile. I mean,
I've been in steam rooms, and now every time I go to a steam room, I'm gonna be like, oh my gosh.
it's really hard to tell from the perspective where the camera is. But it's an insane amount of tile.
We're not even done.
For the size of this bathroom and house. Yeah, we're not even done.
We've got one more row on the bottom. Well, actually one in like a little bit. Put the floor in. The bench, curb, all that crap. Can anyone guess what's going in there?
Put your guesses in the comments.
Believe it or not, it's Chelsea's idea.
You'll never guess.
She based it on knowing her husband though, which is crazy.
It is true.
It is 9:31.
Ooh, 2 minutes faster than you guessed. You said 9:33. It was actually probably even earlier.
Actually, it did say 9:30 at first, and then it said 9:35, and it said no, 9:33.
My stomach's growling. Okay.
It's time to go eat. Let's go eat.
Let's go.
If you'd like to support our documentation on how to live and build off-grid, why not like, subscribe, or become a Line Up the Stars member on Patreon or here on YouTube. Members get a weekly behind-the-scenes newsletter, first notifications about upcoming webinars, and our annual holiday card. We even send internationally. Click the link in the description box below to join. We'll see you next week when we move on to the shower floor and finishing the niches.
They're just gonna recreate us in
We'll live forever.
their likeness. And
All
then
right,
make
yeah.
us slaves.
Probably. Robots are taking over the world. All right.
Was that what I was saying?
I don't know what you were saying. There's a SpongeBob episode where they.
Oh shoot!
I don't
Hold
know.
on.
It doesn't matter. The context is just that they're like, the robots are taking over the world, and no one says anything, and then they're like, our world, and then everyone goes, ah!